Now I was making something. Now it was tangible, three-dimensional, had weight and substance, and that just became the fascination of fix for me.
Paul Dresang is a ceramics and glass professor in the College of Arts and Sciences at Southern Illinois University, Edwardsville. Nationally acclaimed for his lifelike artwork, Dresang shares his talent and insights with students in SIUE's Art Studio Master's Degree program. Dresang found sculpting as a way to express himself and stand out in his large family at an early age.
I had 4 sisters and 2 brothers, so occupying your time was something that you needed to do, if you weren't wrestling with one of them. I'm certain that we all have adult and child egos. I'm sure that if I made something that got me some kind of recognition or praise, like I said, it was a house of 8 or 9 people. I'm sure that was real positive and reinforcement. But I just liked doing. I was always out in the garage or painting or drawing or doing something.
When he went to college, Dresang wasn't sure where his education would take him until he came across other students' artwork with a friend.
I was going up the stairway of the administration building, and the ceramic students had set up boards with bricks and things and put their pots on them. And I saw them, and I was just, amazed. I'd had some ceramics in high school, but these somehow seemed different.
Today, Dresang is one of the most respected trompe-l'oeil artists, which is French for fool the eye. He has brought recognition to SIUE since becoming a full professor in 1988, including earning the prestigious National Endowment for the Visual Arts Fellowship grant. Widely sought as a demonstrator and lecturer, reviewers have said that he has set the standard for the intensely naturalistic representation of ordinary objects in clay.
It's an ancient interest, but it's probably more recognizable in paintings. 15th century Dutch painters, that painted, you've seen them, the still lifes of, hanging rabbits and glasses of, or vases of water and flowers and all. But there's also a history of it in ceramics. I don't think I ever intended to focus on a style or anything. It just happened. It just came about that way. It evolved. But when I look at a piece like that, which is all worn and old and patinaed with time and the ownership of it, then it carries a lot more history. But for this bag, for me, there was a sense of exhaustion or collapse. So in finding the object, I'm finding other layers of things that are meaningful to me besides the visual, the formal concerns that I have.
As a renowned artist, Dresang is flattered by the praise and interest in his art, particularly to those new to his work, who sometimes are so fooled by the realism of his sculpture they think it's an actual object mistakenly left in a gallery. It's not the acclaim that energizes Dresang. Instead, he says his greatest pleasure is teaching, which he realized during his first sabbatical at SIUE.
I miss teaching, and I miss being in the university community. And my next thought was that every day that I work with the students, I reacquaint myself with issues that I may have been informed about or regarded as passé at some time in the past. But I get to look at them again, and I might see them quite a bit differently. It refreshes me. I learned that on sabbatical, when I was away, that it was important to be here.
To learn more about Paul Dresang and SIUE's other groundbreaking graduate faculty research and creative activities, visit siue.edu.